Wait, if your draft stock slips a little bit, Lamar Jackson, it ain't the worst thing in the world.
Potentially. What do you think, Paul?
There's no way.
There's no way he goes back to school.
There's no way he goes back to school. If the likeness bill it was in existence, he could go back and make a lot of money. I wouldn't blame him for considering it. But that is ridiculous. I know it sounds good, and you're a very smart young man, and you're saying the right things, but you're not going back. And
Does anyone disagree?
No, I don't disagree, because the thing is, imaginary money, right? Him saying to himself, I could have made this much money, is not going to matter when you are making $12 million. Right. And when you have given yourself an opportunity to change your family's circumstances. And I agree with David. You had 4 surgeries. What's to say you come back and don't get hurt again and put yourself in a worse situation and you feel worse physically? I think he should leave. I think he should protect himself and his opportunities.
I don't believe it's ridiculous, but I think he should certainly come out, because it's not as if the clock isn't still ticking. This are prime playing years that he will be wasting at Alabama. He's going to go in the first round, and he might go late in the draft to a team that doesn't need him right away. So it could turn out to be a good situation. And if he loses $20 million in the first round, he goes somewhere good and balls out. He'll make it up. He'll make it up in the second. 150. He might get more than that if he's a franchise quarterback.
If that happens, then none of it will have made any difference. Right. The reason that I believe going back is actually the safer move is that the first contract is the only contract any NFL player is ever guaranteed. And the difference between being drafted first, second, or third and being drafted 25th is a chasm. Now, if you were to tell me he's going to get drafted in the top 10, there's no point in having this conversation.
So the other part is this, though. If you look at this draft, you have Joe Burrow, you have Justin Herbert, and you have Tua Tagovailoa.
You can start with Joe Burrow.
Right, that's my point. I've seen both Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert in person. Tua's definitely better than Justin Herbert. He comes out next year, they're not drafting him before Trevor Lawrence in no way, no how, whether he's healthy or not. He's going to be the second quarterback drafted either way.
That's a little bit unfair, because those are the names we know, those are the guys we're talking about, but every year, coaches go find somebody and they talk themselves into it. There will be a bunch of new quarterbacks that we weren't considering that move up.
But Joe Burrow is a perfect example. We would not have been talking about him at this time last year. All I'm saying is, it's not